Okay, we're in Alvar, ready to enter the home of the dark dwarves.
Come on, let's go in!
This was very painful for us at the first time, because of the boulders. It's pain in the ass. Yes, you were. Yes, you. Try to deny it. It's painful to shoot them from afar, but yeah, if you go close, it'll just end up worse for you.
It works now.
Need to harden some items.
Fixed.
Okay.
Shall we mix? Perfect.
At least the basic armors, have them hardened. That would be good enough.
Perfect. Perfect. Shall we mix another?
Let's mix another.
Shall we mix another? Shall we mix another? Shall we mix another?
Okay, everyone else has at least has an armor. Hardened weapon, crap weapon, and no hardened weapons. But you know hardened weapons. Breaking that will cost quite a bit. We'll see if we can mix a couple more, please.
Shall we mix another? Perfect. Shall we mix another? Shall we mix another? Perfect. Shall we mix another?
Yeah, your weapons, harden them. You need those swords more than anyone else needs their swords. Everything's still going strong. Doesn't seem to be that much going on here. Ooh. We always could use more gold. That's a decent crossbow.
There's no room. I'm not sure what it is.
Very weak.
Shared life. Okay, that's a good one.
Very weak.
It's not exactly an amazing ability.
Very weak.
We are heavily lacking in that
Very
regard.
weak.
Proper self-magic or clerical magic spells.
I can use this.
Yes, you can. It's a good one. Good one. Ooh, okay. This is probably the wrong way to approach those. They can shoot me, but I can shoot them. That's...
I have no idea.
Value 0. Axe of Balthasar. We already got one of these. I'm guessing this place has respawned, so also the quest item will respawn.
He's done for.
little bit of gold, nothing important. Take those.
Huh.
Yeah,
Very weak.
crap.
Got him.
Need to heal up a little bit. Yeah, boulders, very tough enemies. There are ways to kill them. After all, they are stationary enemies. They always feel like a bit cheap to me. That's not a reason not to do them though, it's just common sense. If you can kill someone without getting hurt, do it. And if this was my first time playing this game, I probably would.
No match for me.
Weakling.
Yeah, the dwarves themselves are no match. Clearly inferior to the actual boulders living here. Some kind of barracks. Purple. Ooh, green. Ooh, can take the green. Take the red as well. Okay. Yellow, yellow. Yeah, you need all the accuracy you can get. Just out of interest. Okay, it's a boulder trap. It's actually a bit more dangerous than it even appears. If I recall correctly,
Very weak. Huh.
I recall this area quite well, at least I think I do. Specifically that trap. The problem with that trap is if you don't notice,
Very weak. Huh. Huh.
if you don't have a somewhat perception that can spot them, you'll walk over them. Here's the problem. It's not going to be just one, there's going to be... Every time you walk there's going to be a rapid fire of those boulders, and if you happen to be in the middle or not at the edge of that hallway when you do it, you're not just going to get hit by one of those, you're going to get spammed by a rapid fire. Rapid fire boulders and you're dead in seconds.
Huh. Huh.
Protection from magic. Okay, this spell actually exists in this game. And I haven't seen it.
Very weak.
I definitely want it.
Huh. Very weak. Huh. Very weak.
It's probably won't take long to finish. We are just getting gold and treasure from here. I don't think we'll get anything. Ooh, ID item skill plus 12. Yeah, we'll take that.
Very weak.
I don't see us needing any more item identification skills after this. What is it now? Yeah, it's something in the nature of 33. That looks pretty.
Powerful this is.
Ring of Flames, plus 40 to fire, earth, water, and air resistances. Oh, this is an excellent item. No ifs or buts or negatives, just plus 40 to all resistances ring.
Very weak. Very weak.
I'll take those items anyway.
Very weak.
They're worth money.
Very weak.
Who needs the resistances though? The leeches have a high resist rating anyway, so I'm inclined to give it to someone else. Perhaps the priest. He's the one that needs to stay alive no matter what. If we lose him, it's all over. Yeah, it's a sweet looking ring. And you have empty space for it. So elemental resistances are very nice with him. Might as well cast that to boost. Okay, yeah, 60 to immunity, 70 to 80 to immunity, 100 to 80 to 40. Yeah, very nice. Wrong direction. So, totally worthwhile at least to come here.
Powerful this is.
No, it's not powerful, it's insanely expensive.
Very weak. Very weak. Very weak.
Pure might, that's a nice one. Who needs might? Someone who actually hits, so you. Yes, you need might.
Very weak. Very weak. Very weak. Very weak.
Increases the effect of all air spells. Yes, please.
Very weak. Very weak.
We want a similar thing for dark spells. The main benefit will be for when we rain crap on people. Otherwise, that's not going to be too useful, since we're not going to be investing anymore in air spells. Still, it's a piece. Yeah, very powerful. You are dead if that happens again, so. And we're at a fairly high level, so that's no joke. Okay, shared life's a good one. Only the knight is left with low health. And that was it. We are free to go. Where did we come from? I think from. We come from here. No. No. Oh, this is it. This has to be it. So that was the Dark Dwarves cave. Just in place. Well, it's time to visit Murmur Woods. We want the Grandmaster Body Magic. There might be something else we can get from there too, but I don't recall what it is. Okay. Wait a minute. No, we won't be doing this. We need to start doing the actual alliances, bring the story forward. So, we'll choose the Necromancers. But that'll mean we need to visit Shadowspire first, to ask for an alliance. The reason why I'm doing this snub for Murmur Woods, because I'm pretty sure we'll get a mission to Murmur Woods. So we're going to have to go there anyway. So might as well get the mission there while we're at it. Save us some travel time. Necromancer's Guild. Brooding over the village below, the Necromancer's Guild exudes an atmosphere of domineering evil.
Come on, let's go in!
Yeah, frankly, I don't want to fight anywhere near here.
It's shut tight.
All these areas are off limits to guest guild members only. Okay, I need to save because I have no idea where I need to go. And I don't want to start fighting here. Okay. Why is the button outside the elevator? Seems like an inconvenient place to put it. Maybe there's another button there somewhere. I have no idea where I'm going. Like, no guards are stopping me, so that's something. Sandro Than's throne room. What's that? Nightshade brazier. Without false modesty, I must say that the Nightshade brazier is the greatest creation of my dark arts. When its fires are properly tended, the cursed sun is incapable of shining within its area of influence. The soothing shadow of night takes up permanent residence over a vast region. Within these boundaries, vampires and other night creatures know freedoms they would not otherwise know. They are free of the crypts with no worries of the destroying light of day. And now the Temple of the Sun has taken my prize. It must be retrieved. We can guess what the mission is going to be. Hail to you. I am Sandro. Vance and I are the High Guild Masters of the Necromancer's Guild. With our fortunes diminished in Erathi and Enrath, it could be argued that we speak for the guild worldwide. We have heard that you are all envoys from Besti and Laudrin. What is his need of us? Alliance. Bastian Laurin has been a great friend to the guild. Sadly, I must refuse his request at this time. Even as we speak, my guild is embroiled in a battle for its very survival. You see, the Temple of the Sun has declared a holy war on us. Most of our members are away in the fields, either leading armies or raising zombies to serve in them. I wish I could say otherwise, but the accursed temple holds the upper hand. If only the balance would tilt in our favor. Okay, what do we need to do? If we had the Nightshade Brazier back in our possession, Shadowspire's defense would not be an issue. We could bring this war to the doors of the Sun Temple. We would annihilate them. Knowing its importance, the clerics keep the Brazier in a secure chamber deep within their temple. Dyson Leland believes he can gain access to that chamber. Bring him to the temple, cover the Brazier, and return it to me. You want me in your alliance? Well, do this for me, and I will be in your debt. If you have any questions about the Nightshade Brazier, ask Thand. It was he who created the thing. Leland. Early on our conflict, the Sun Temple attempted to infiltrate our ranks with a spy. Such foolishness, thinking they could so easily deceive a host of dark magicians. It was child's play to unmask their agent, one Dyson Leland. Since then we have turned him against his former masters, or so it would seem. Frankly, I don't entirely trust in his loyalty. Still, he has proven useful. As long as he does, we will continue to let him live. Where is he? Do we need to dump someone again? I don't want to. Like, we have to. I don't know who I should dump. Rest, yeah. I absolutely have to take that goddamn. I don't want to take anyone else. I hate this. Taking extra group members that I have no interest in. And more importantly, having to sacrifice a slot in our group to do it. That makes no goddamn sense. You have 5-man party going and you find someone need to escort somewhere. Are you gonna tell I'm sorry, but one of you has to leave until this mission is over? We can't have 6 persons going in a group. That's just silly. 5, that's the perfect number, but 6? Or forget about it. Okay, one of you will have to leave for this party for a few weeks. We'll come back for you after we have finished this escort business. If the limit really is 5, they should have had just a 4-man group and used the extra slot for things like that. This horse crap. Hasn't Leland's room. How can anyone's quest for power bring him to participate in the horrors of the dark path? And yet here's a whole house of them. Oh, they will call themselves seeker of knowledge, but these magicians of death are abomination, loathsome corruption incarnate. Only through my own fear can the foul necromancer's guild call itself my master. Okay, Sun Temple. When I was young, all I wanted to do was to join the Order of Light, to be a selfless servant of good. As soon as I was of age, I entered the Temple of the Sun with a heart filled with fire of purity. What a fool I was! If there is goodness in the world, I have not seen it. There is certainly none in the halls of the Sun Temple. Hiding behind the righteousness of sanctity, Order members perform the worst crimes of greed and self-indulgence. If it were not so hurried, it would pass for something like irony. A few months ago I was called to a private audience with the Sun Temple's head priest, Oscar Tyre. He sent me out on a mission of infiltration against the Necromancer's Guild. Become as they are, he said, gain their trust. While you bide your time waiting to deliver a killing blow, feed us their secrets. A too simple plan from too simple a leader. Oh, I did as he said, bathing myself in evil so I might seem evil, but it was as if the guild could see into my heart. I was unmasked as a spy. Under threat of death, I now follow their orders. Will gladly join you. My desire for revenge has been a thirst long in need of slaking. You have provided me with the cup. Let us go and fill it. I don't want you. Go away. Do I actually have to take him? No, I don't want to take him. I'll try it at least without him. I don't want some random guy who's has no loyalty to anyone in our party. I don't care if you're good or evil, have some goddamn loyalty to your principles. You can never trust a traitor. If he'll betray something out of convenience, he'll betray another thing out of convenience just as easily. So I certainly don't want him in a position where he could do us harm. I don't know if there's anything like that in this game, but I don't want him. I don't mind that he's our allies, but he should never again be receiving a position of trust. I'm meaning that even if he does betray us, it's not gonna be much of a thing. He can act as some kind of a low-level leader or a grunt, but never rise to a position of real leadership. Oh, there's crap falling from the skies. Let's try those. We could do some training here, if nothing else. It's not like we used up a lot of time to get here.
The shop's closed.
Stuff's closed. Do we need actual light spells from there? Not really. Grand Master of the Body. Oh yes. Fastest hit point recovery. Super light. Okay. Is there anything else of interest here? Master of Light, expert learning, regeneration. I don't have a master alchemy. No. Nothing of real interest. They might have disable magic. I didn't really think about that. I mean, the priests of light might have it. We'll do one thing though before doing anything. Oh no, no, no. Yeah. North of here is this. It's the well and it's an arrow pointing somewhere. 3 with capital lettering. Yeah. What? What? Okay, it uses up your gems and transforms them to something else. Diamonds turn into horseshoes. We're not that much in need of money, so we'll use this tree quite a lot. I have no idea what everything turns out to, so we'll try it with her. Apples! Oh, that is lovely. Emeralds turn to apples. What about sapphires? 2000 gold. Yeah, it's a good way to get rid of sapphires, because when you sell them, you're not gonna get 2000 gold from them. Amethysts. Ooh, that's a nice one. You can turn them into emeralds, a more valuable thing. But iolite.
There's
Ooh!
no room.
Ah, that was great. Totally useless. But zircon. We'll transfer the diamonds to skill points. Yeah, they're not gonna be many, but it's still skill points. Okay, iolite turns into a citrine. Citrine turns into a amethyst. Amethyst turns into okay, yeah, into an emerald. And that's where you need to call quits. Okay. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, that's not much. It should be enough to get a few things going. Yeah, spear to master, for example. Shield to master, yeah, dark magic to grandmaster. We'll keep them in storage. And that was it. There are a few symbols on the ground here. I don't know if they have any deeper meaning. That's not gonna matter now. Ah, Temple of the Sun. This might lead into a fight. This will lead into a fight, very likely. But without the spy, we might not be able to do anything.
Why should I know?
I don't want to ally with you. They're still not treating us as hostile. Don't mind us. We'll just go invisible. We'll have to figure out what we need to do here. Let's zoom in the map a bit. I don't see anything here. I can see clearly that there are places we need to go. I'm not sure how to activate them. Yeah. I don't get it. There has to be some kind of trigger somewhere. That's not gonna be it. So where is it? Seriously? Close. I don't see it. I don't see it on the map. I don't see it anywhere. Something needs to be done here. What is it?
How are you?
Walk in the light, friends. I don't see anything here. I
Well
can't
met.
activate anything here. So where are they keeping their little secret items? Maybe I can't do it without the help of that little bastard.
How are you?
Maybe I just don't see it. Yeah, I don't see what I'm supposed to do. The map clearly shows that there are locations here, but you'd have to know how to activate them. No normal clicking on the walls or anything like that. No clicking there. Clickety clickety clickety. No here. Anything abnormal looking. This is very odd looking, but I don't think this is it. Something might happen to this. But we need to get under here. That's what the map is telling me. Torch. Quite sure what. What's the trick here? Ah, damn it. I'm just being thick. Or unobservant, or is it really that we have to have that one special guy to gain access to this? Torch. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. That doesn't mean there aren't any. Some things are very easy to miss. I have no idea if I'm missing something or not. Crap. So this was a bit of an anticlimactic. I was expecting something to happen. Nothing happened, no one's hostile. How do we get access to it? None of the walls look nothing abnormal about them. Nothing abnormal there. There has to be something abnormal This game doesn't really work like that. There aren't uh, scripts or triggers in that sense that things have to do or anything happens. Usually there are something is very hard to spot, and the game might help you if you need it. I think that's what our agent friend might be for. That's wrong. It's just textures going there wrong. Ah, crap. Yeah, I think we'll have to abandon it for now. If there's something we need to do here, I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong places, that's possible. I'm sort of used to seeing a button on the wall. That's really relatively easy to spot, but now I'm not spotting it. I think I'll end things here. Ah. We might give this a later go when our brain is a bit more fresh. But if we don't get anywhere with this, we'll go to Garrett Gorge and side with the dragons or dragon slayers. Decide that. But for now, this is it.